All right, so I pulled over and put on this GPS, and I think I really like it there better than where it was right here. A lot of clearance from the mirror. I can see it pretty fine. I don't know if I would want to change that angle at all. So far it's looking pretty good. I want to do some turns and get into the sun with it if I can. I saw that some people bought like this anti-reflective little screen stuff for their iPad that you would normally buy for the iPad, and they cut it to fit on this screen to cut down on the glare. And I saw a few threads like on Reddit where people said that helped. This definitely lets me just do a quick glance, and anything that keeps me looking more toward the front is a good thing. But when it was here, boy, it was convenient. Pressing it was not. This is more convenient if I want to change something real quick. But I just didn't like it blocking the view of that Nace. That was on video. It looks cool to see that, and I like looking at it going down the road. It was a neat invention that the guy created to solve the problem for mounting it, but I think I could even move that U-bolt up here. Boy, that shock system is so much better than the Super Chief. I just stopped and took some drone footage. I'm kicking around creating a separate channel for drone footage. I don't post as much drone footage as I do biking footage, and the drone footage tends to get slim views anyway in this thread. Let's see where that sun is now with the photochromatic one that goes darker during the day. It's just not dark enough for this head-on sunlight like that. Everybody's got to slow down to 35 rather than go the speed limit. Police officer's not going to stop you if you go the speed limit. Let's get up the road. Rambler Man here. I'm wearing the flying eyes that I mentioned. These are their non-prescription readers. Now, one thing I can tell I like about these bifocal readers that are non-prescription versus the progressive lenses is the peripheral vision is much better. I mean, basically, you know, because there's no prescription on the edges, it's not distorting my vision. I can tell the glasses are not like just moving with my head though. Like if I move up and down, the glasses are coming off my nose. And left and right, not so much of an issue. I'm going to stop and compare kind of the non-prescription, nothing there, versus the reader part in a second. But when I look down at the gauges from here, you know, mission accomplished. It looks a lot better than it was before. You know, I'd like to be able to make sure I can move my head in all directions as needed. And not have to worry about the glasses. I think overall, like, they move slightly when I'm looking down. And then after that, it's kind of a weird feeling about whether they line back up again. You know, I'm trying not to be too nitpicky, but, you know, if there's an annoyance, you're going to know it on the road. And, you know, almost sometimes it feels like it's being pushed back on my face. It's almost too much, like touching my face between the eyes. It's sunset's not for another 45 minutes. And I just wanted to get out before. I want to see how these feel at night, and I don't need it super dark. What I don't know is if I get a prescription in the glasses, will I notice it more that they're not in the right position? Because right now, a lot of it is just non-prescription. But, you know, that may not be making a huge impact on my vision because so much of the area is non-prescription anyway. It's just the very bottom. They have these little bifocal readers that, let's see, I think they are making a difference. It's hard to tell. And I don't want to put my head down too much. I'll do that when I stop. Some of you have said that your helmet has grooves for glasses. And I don't think I have anything like that. If any of you have the Shoei RF, I think it's 1400. This is the Shoei dedicated, no, I'm sorry. This is the Shoei Neotech 2 helmet I'm wearing right now. Am I wrong? Are there grooves? Am I putting these on wrong? They're also fogging up while I was sitting there. So the fogging up is resolved by just getting a little air in there. If I can figure out keeping them in place, I'll be really happy. These are moving less than anything I tried before. Like, I can tell just right there, they're coming off my nose. The left and right movement is the best of anything I've tried. I know in a helmet it's going to be different than not being in a helmet, but I'm curious what you guys experience. I've seen some people say that they had to cut, I guess they cut into the foam to clear a space back there so that it doesn't hit. But I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look some more, or maybe you guys know. I want to be able to use this with both helmets, but the way they're currently set up, I would be using this one more at night, and so it's more of this helmet. I can tell they've moved around, and I'd like to get to a state where they just stay in place, but I don't know if that's going to be possible with the helmet and the foam. Like right now, like right here, they're not on my nose. They're not touching my nose. They're just being held in by the side. And then when I lift my head back up, my nose comes back to the glasses. Is that normal for you guys in your helmets? Run, squirrel, run. My battery died on the GoPro on the handlebars, but I did just want to throw in a quick note before this one dies on my helmet that these flying eyes, the bifocal part, is definitely helping me to see this better at at night. It may actually be stronger than my prescription, but I can tell when I look through the non-prescription and have my normal vision. It's just slightly hard to see, but the darker it's going to get, that black on that dim red is where I'll really be able to tell. And the camera may die before it gets dark enough here for me to see. I'm gonna have to, I'm interested if other people, I mean, I don't think I would be alone in having this issue of the glasses riding up when you move your head around. I'd like to be able to get these to work. I think I'm going to keep the ones I bought from LensCrafter. That they're just uncomfortable, and they're all crooked because they hook behind the ear. These have this flimsy stuff at the end. The theory is that they would wrap around your head, I guess, once they hit the helmet, but I don't know that that's happening. But I can already tell. I mean, that obviously helps with today's videos.